Health, medicine and glyconutrition, the future isn't what it used to be. This is what they call hope. We've all gotten used to the idea that certain maladies will be around for a while, like until the second coming. Maladies such as cancer, heart disease, diabetes, arthritis and many more are expected to be around, in epidemic proportions, longer than we think we will be alive, and anyone who tries to tell us otherwise is looked upon with real skepticism. In fact, when anyone tries to tell us there's hope for such maladies as, say, diabetes, we are more likely to believe that the person is trying to sell us something, and usually we are right. But what's even worse is the fact that the hope we do receive is usually something like the following. Studies show people at high risk for type 2 diabetes can prevent or delay the onset of the disease by losing 5 to 7% of their body weight. You can do it by eating healthier and getting 30 minutes of physical activity 5 days a week. In other words, you don't have to knock yourself out to prevent diabetes. The key is small steps that lead to big rewards. Learn more about your risk for developing type 2 diabetes and the small steps you can take to delay or prevent the disease and live a long, healthy life. Of course, this is good advice. No denying it. As a medical doctor, I had to dispense advice like this for years, for diabetes and other conditions. Funny, as good as it is, I never saw anyone become ecstatic, do cartwheels or celebrate because they had just received such counsel. Why? Because what we really want from the medical world is a cure. And why not? It just doesn't seem fair that the only real answer to conditions like diabetes or obesity is the hope that we stop eating almost everything we enjoy, sweat till we drop, pop prescription pills till we're bloated, and think positive forever. A new future. So, of course, I was skeptical too when I began to hear the claims associated with glyconutrition. As a long-time medical professional and scientist, I know that claims are easily made, and whoever heard of glyconutrition anyway? In 1999, the Nobel Prize for Medicine was awarded to Dr. Gunter Blobel for his work in the science of glycobiology, the biology of glyconutrition. Out of the last 8 Nobel Prizes awarded in medicine, 4 Nobel Prizes have been awarded for discoveries made in this one field. Believe it or not, this field, glyconutrition, affects maladies such as diabetes, cancer and heart disease directly. Why? Because 8 sugars have been isolated for their support of the immune system and cell communication. Additionally, human life cannot be supported without them. This information got my attention. When a single Nobel Prize is won in medicine, everyone is paying attention. When 4 of them are won in the same field, as in this case involving glyconutrition, the medical world is on fire with the news. As that information made its way through the medical world, other issues made the news too. For decades, the American Medical Association, the powerhouse of medical professionals, taught that nutritional supplements were not necessary for good health. But, in June 2002, the AMA admitted that nutritional supplementation was vital to good health and helpful in treating diseases. Also, the prestigious MIT published its findings. It wrote that these sugars were one of 10 technologies it believed would change the world in the next decade. Nutritional supplementation was again vital to the conventional medical world, and at the center of the storm was glyconutrition. But what really jolted me professionally was this: until these discoveries, scientists had no idea how the cells of your body could tell the antibodies of your body you had an infection and that they had to get on over here to deal with it. Until these discoveries, scientists had no idea how the cells of your body told the rest of your body that they needed nutrition, oxygen, waste elimination, infections healed and 1,001 other necessary functions of every cell. Goodness. We in the scientific world hadn't known just exactly how even aspirin made its way to that nasty headache of yours. We just knew it worked. So, we prescribed it. Sugar. Say it ain't so, doc. But my attention was riveted to the news that scientists like Dr. Gunter Blobel had discovered what it was that let the cells communicate with the other systems of the body. And would you believe it? What he found was amazing. Sugar. Glyco equals Greek for sugar. Non-table sugar, else diabetics wouldn't be so excited over this newfound help for their diabetes. There are over 200 sugars in nature, but 8 of them are vital to our good health. In fact, 8 of them are the glyconutrition backbone for helping the body prevent or heal autoimmune diseases such as diabetes, psoriasis, overactive immune disorders such as allergies and asthma, underactive immune disorders such as cancer, TB, strep, inflammatory disorders such as colitis, ulcers, fibromyalgia, other conditions such as Alzheimer's, infertility, heart disease. Suddenly, the medical world was on fire over glyconutrition. The anecdotal evidence concerning glyconutrition is mounting rapidly as people are finding conditions which have long grieved them to be a thing of the past. For so many, the expectation for the future is not a long road fraught with impossible dieting, grueling workouts, thousands of dollars of prescriptions, and the need to dream positively. People are getting relief from diabetes, heart disease, cancer, allergies, and many others, with glyconutrition and without prescriptions. Glyconutrition products are not prescription items, they're food. Yes. I almost forgot. If you go to your doctor and he isn't aware of glyconutrition, don't panic. Your poor doctor cannot possibly keep up with all of the signs, symptoms, conditions, and their myriads of treatments, chemical makeup and complications associated with thousands of maladies and the millions of prescription antidotes for those maladies. I couldn't as a doctor, and I had several decades of experience in the field. Been there, done that, as they say. Incidentally, doctors don't usually find out first what works. They're just too busy being overwhelmed with the medical conditions they face day to day. They usually find out like everyone else, they read about it or attend some seminar. Often, the marketplace produces antidotes, or research finds the right treatment, as in this case, long before they do. But, I can tell you this. Glyconutrition is helping conditions as diverse as diabetes and Alzheimer's, and a lot of people have hope that these conditions can be and are being overcome. Suddenly, the future isn't what it used to be.